Hello, welcome to the G&E Show. Every Wednesday, we're bringing it to you. Today, I have the handsome Grant Cardone.
And the beautiful Elena Cardone.
Thank you. If you have any questions, call 305-865-8668. We will take your call at the end of the day. You're dying to speak.
Today we're talking about why your marriage doesn't work, why your relationships don't work, why your life does not work, and it's boiled down to this. Don't be a little bitch.
5 words. Don't be a little bitch. How does someone not be a little bitch?
This will get us hate, by the way, okay? And let's just define the word bitch. This is not a feminist term.
No.
Ladies, please.
It's not.
Off the ledge. Bitch. In the dictionary, it means it could be a female dog.
It could be a female dog. It could be a whiner or complainer.
That's what we're talking about. That's the definition we'll be using for all the wieners, not the wieners, the whiners, and the complainers, and the naysayers, and the little bitches. Oh, you left the cabinet open. I've done it. What's one of yours?
What, that bothers me with you?
Little stuff that you bitch about, like.
Oh, well, I used to.
You let the cabinet open again, Elena. Hey, Elena, your drawer's full of stuff.
That one really irked me. It's my drawer on my side of the bed.
Don't kid yourself. The drawer's mine.
He had to go look in.
Everything there's
That's
mine.
what's going to get you in trouble. My girls do not like when you talk like that.
But I want to hear you fess up to some stuff that you do that makes you a little bitch. A little whining, complaining.
Oh my God.
Playing small.
How about when you used to use my toothbrush and then leave it in a puddle on the sink? Like gross out. I remember I used to bitch about that. Now I just have a surplus of toothbrushes. I'm like, no problem. Chuck it over to his side.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
nice.
learned how to handle that problem. Not
everybody can have a surplus of toothbrushes, Elena. Why don't you show humility?
Everyone can. You can get toothbrushes at the 99-cent store. Or go visit your dentist. They give them away for free.
That costs money going to the dentist.
Well,
oh, you're creative.
Not if you're on Obamacare.
You a hustler.
I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
What do you know about
where
Obama?
I've been,
You don't know anything about
but where
Obama.
I'm about to go. I just want to love you, but be who I am.
That's weird.
Don't get me started.
That's weird. Okay.
Don't get me started.
The comments are going to be posting right there. It's going to be good and bad. So look, what do you do in your life? What do you do in your life that starts focusing on the little stuff? Can I finish?
Oh yeah. But you got me rolling. Now I'm like, I have an opportunity to go on my bitch fest.
Yeah. So what? Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So I was brought up to be a little bitch, just so y'all know. Like I grew up in surroundings where everything was complaints.
Yeah. Wow. Me too.
Yeah. So like everything was too expensive.
Yes.
Everything was not right. Everything was, they're going to take advantage of us. Everything was like, a complaint came with everything. If it rained, it poured. If it didn't rain, it was a drought. It was crazy, dude. Like, things weren't ever great. There was never like, oh my God, this is so unbelievable. I never heard, there's so much value in this meal they served us. Like everything felt like a ripoff. Everything was a little, and I act like that still today.
Also, we're all taught this too. If you're going to buy a used car or a home, you have to find everything wrong with it to somehow get the price lower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not like, oh my God, this place is perfect. I'm going to give you all the money.
Yeah.
That's
you're a really much more positive person than I am. So. And you probably don't sweat the small stuff as much as I do, but I'm out having to grind through the small stuff too.
But I've learned to deal with it because, you want to know why? Because you and I are going to big places and we have big agendas and we've gotten on the same page. They're freshly shaven. Don't be staring at my armpits, you weirdo.
That was sexy. Okay, call us 305-865-8668.
But don't.
I want to know.
Let's not pass off the big moment here.
Okay.
Because this is a big takeaway here, which is the point of the show, which is that if you focus as a couple on the big enough rewards and gains together, then it's easier to accept the smaller stuff and to let it slide. Which is why I'm so great at it, and you.
Well, you can't. You can't hit a home run if you're trying to bunt. I mean, that ain't gonna happen. You can't square up to bunt and think the ball is going to go out of the park. And
True
that is the story of my life. That's the story today. You can't be a little bitch and suddenly turn into a hero. You can't gripe about the cabinet being open. Hey, you didn't get me bacon. I mean, I've done all this stuff, okay?
Oh, the stickers on the fruit.
You're putting too many miles on the car. Like, this is some of the freaking crazy shit I do, okay? Elena never talks about what she does. I'm going to tell you guys, I do some crazy shit. I'm like, Elena, you're putting too many cars in the car. Okay, first of all, the car is a ridiculous purchase.
Miles on the car. Okay,
miles. What did I say?
Oh, yeah.
Too many
I thought
cars
you said cars in the car.
What did I say?
He said cars in the car.
Cars on the cars
She's
means
putting
miles
cars
on the car.
cars on
So
cars.
look, we're just trying to keep our marriage fresh. We're trying to make it better. Okay, we're trying to. This show is
we have to fight against normality, if that's a word.
It's not.
Every single day, life tries to make us normal.
See, like
and
that wire going across there, that just bugs me to death, dude.
Ooh,
like you have
and
no
somebody's
idea.
gonna hear about it later,
Wire
and
is
I'm gonna
fucking
be.
stupid. Huh? Bugs me, okay? All right, so look, we're just trying to make things better in our own life. The only way to make my life better is to look at what I'm doing, not what she's doing. I can't make my life better.
That's right.
Fixing her. I got to fix me. And then maybe it rubs off on her, maybe not. Seems to take a while. And then what happens is maybe I look up and shit, the marriage is a little better. And then I'm like, oh, the kids are
A little happier.
And then
Having less accidents.
I have a couple of
Not
friends that
getting
are doing
sick.
a little better. And the next thing you know, we get invited to Istanbul, Moscow, St.
Israel.
Petersburg,
We're gonna be
Singapore,
walking
Malaysia,
on the streets
the
of
Philippines.
Nazareth and
Jerusalem, Dubai, and maybe we touch a few people and their lives get better and the world stops being a little Man, but two of my favorite quotes that I've ever put out there is success is my duty, and the one that gets me in trouble is don't be a little bitch. Okay, I've lost business over that because customers are like, you're just too polarizing. Like, dude, everybody's been a whiner. Stop it. Knock it off, okay? Let's talk to our callers, Natalie. Stop the meanness. Stop the smallness.
Yeah, stop the smallness.
And that is code for don't be a little bitch is really about stop the smallness, okay? Let's talk to Orlando.
Gabriella in Florida.
Gabriella in Florida, big place. What's up?
Hi.
Gab,
I
what?
love you guys so much.
Dude, we love you, Gab.
Thank you. I just had a very brief question. So I'm 20 years old. I started my company about 3 months ago. And so my question to you guys is if you guys have any advice or anything entering the world of, becoming, a successful company at a very fast pace, which I've experienced a lot of that this month, and how to keep it all tamed down and whatnot.
Yeah, so my recommendation is, first of all, when you call in, when you get a shot to be at on a show like this, and congratulations for calling in today, you need to say, I'm Gabrielle, this is my company, I'm right here in whatever city. Where are you located?
I'm located in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, beautiful. I love Tampa. And what is your company?
So I run an outsourcing company called Outsourcing Clean.
Outsources clean?
Yes.
Outsources clean?
Outsource Clean.
Outsource clean. And what do? You outsource business to clean companies or?
Yes. So we generate leads. We own a big call center and everything.
Yeah, beautiful. So your call would start like this. I mean, look, you want to live and die by promotion. Live and die.
Right.
I tell Jared, the VP of our sales department, live and die by promotion, dude. Okay, forget the sword. The sword in the 21st century is promote, 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 promote. Okay, that is the ultimate.
I love that.
Okay, so live and die by the sword. No, live and die by promotion. So I would say when you pick up the phone, Gabrielle, hey guys, great, big, huge fan of the Cardones. You guys are awesome. Yeah. I would do all that. You definitely want to flow power.
You definitely want to keep that.
And then say, hey, I own a company called Outsource Clean. We're in Tampa, and we come into companies. By the way, Grant, I want to give this to your company. And any advice you can give me on how I can grow my company even faster? See, you want to even when you're calling into an interview show where you get to ask a question, you want to slide into promotion. That's my suggestion for how you can grow your business faster, so that you're not 40 years old and acting like a little bitch. Oh. You're 20 years old and acting like the queen that you are, Gabrielle.
Yeah.
So hope this helps. Appreciate you calling in today. All right.
Great.
So we're talking today about how to make bigger games for your relationship. Next caller. Natalie.
And another thing is find out how you can contribute more to the relationship. I know it sounds completely opposite of what you want to do when your partner's driving you absolutely berserk. The tendency is to want to pull back and fight back and do things that irritate them. Resist that urge and figure out at that moment, what can I do to contribute more to the relationship? And it's what you said earlier. When you start doing things like that, they get happier, you get happier, things just start working.
I'm trying to resist looking at your cleavage right now, but I'm having trouble doing that.
Oh, that was the other thing. That's why I came up with the topic of the show.
I mean, it's a lot of cleavage you got working, right?
Because
Johnny, Francisco,
what do you
guys,
do?
It's hard not to look at it, right? It's got to be a little
I
awkward.
mean, it's easier when you're in the room.
What?
It's easier when you're in the room.
So what do you do when the woman wants to show cleavage and the spouse is like, that's enough, cut it off? And she's like,
It's never
you
never
know,
enough.
yeah, like, come on.
Huh?
You know, she's like, hey. The Russians call it polishing their crown. Every now and then a woman has to polish her crown.
Americans call it that too.
Oh, really? What? You've heard this saying before?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you polish my crown? Shit,
I'm
yeah, I
not
have.
talking about,
Okay.
don't be a pervert.
That ain't pervert, dude.
What are you talking about? What
Okay.
does it mean? Tell me what it means.
Please stop it. Come on. You invented,
Natalie, have you
the
heard
term.
this before? She has
You
not.
invented the
Have you
term.
heard the term? Have
Okay.
you heard the term polishing
Yeah.
your crown?
Thank
what does
you,
it
Kayla.
mean?
Thank you.
You got
Kayla
to make
knows
sure
what
you
it
still
means.
got it going on, right?
Kayla, thank you, Kayla.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, let's talk to our next caller before
you never
we get any
answered the
deeper
question.
here.
The thing is get focused on doing big stuff so that little stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You got Devin in Ontario.
Devin from the auntie. If you can, by the way, if you can tell me the area code of Ontario, one area code, I'll give you $1,000 right now.
Oh my God, I got you.
3 numbers.
519.
Yes, 519.
No, dude. No,
Pay up.
Yeah. Go
You
ahead, bro.
didn't
What's
say
up?
no
I
one
wouldn't-
could tell
By
me.
the way, that offer wasn't for you, dude. It was for my wife.
Thanks so much for taking my call, guys. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. What's on your mind?
I got my mind on my
I'm
money and my
an
money on my
entrepreneur.
mind.
I started dabbling in real estate investment a few years ago. I'm 26 years old. I've had a girlfriend now on and off for about 6 years. I'm crazy in love with her, but I'm trying to, I saw the content on London Real behind the scenes, how Brian was saying, it's hard to just have your wife or your girl, just say, hey, you've got to read this. This is how I want you to be about your book, how to build an empire or build an empire. And so I'm just looking for some tips on how I can, get my girlfriend on the same sort of growth mindset and
Yeah.
path and goal oriented.
Can I take
Yeah,
this?
absolutely. Go ahead.
So number one, what's your first name again? Devin. Dude, I don't think you're madly in love with her.
Okay.
Are you?
He's like, okay.
Well, we've been apart, we've been together, we spent a lot of time apart, we spent a lot of time together, we've been through a lot of stuff, and so, I think it's true. I don't know what to call it. You know what I mean? If it's not love, I don't know what to call it.
Maybe it's
so.
obsessed, love.
Yeah, no, maybe
whatever.
it's
You think
comfortable.
love?
Maybe it's comfortable, dude.
Okay.
She fits, hey, man, it's good. Because, man, 6 years is a long time not to nail that thing down, I might be wrong on
I
it,
think
but
you're young,
let me
right?
say, you started this out by saying you were dabbling in real estate, okay? If you dabble in one thing, you'll dabble in many things. And you dabble in anything, you become a dabbler.
Dabbler.
And dabblers end up being little bitches. I'm just
He's
kidding.
laughing. He knows you're right.
I'm just kidding. Dude,
Dang,
you dabble
you
in
on
real
fire.
estate, you're just a punk. You just
You're amazing.
no.
He is
So
amazing
look. Have
sometimes.
you ever asked your girlfriend to talk dirty to you?
Oh my God, why are we going there?
Oh, I don't have to ask her. She's great that way, Grant.
See, that might be what you all committed to. You're like, I just like it like that. But you got to be willing to ask her. Okay, good. Now talk some dirty Russian to me. Like, you got to be willing. I know guys that tell their girlfriends what they want there, but can't tell their girlfriends what they want every other place.
Yeah.
Or they never tell their girlfriend.
That was good.
It took me a
Keep
good
going,
amount
you're
of
on a roll.
we met when I was like 19, 20. It took me a few years to even get into the mind state I'm in now, right? To get focused and to get, so I feel like, she's just in that, she's a few years younger than me.
Yeah.
And so 3 years younger than me. And so, I feel like it's just sort of that time where she, the same age that I was at, where I started
23,
to,
remember that,
get
man.
focused and set goals for myself and get serious about what I
Yeah,
want.
good, dude.
guess
What I
was
would
just
do is
dumb
I
that
would bring
said I
her
was
to a
just looking-
conference. I would bring her to a conference, like, if you can ever get Elena and I are going to be in Columbus before the end of the year. We're going to be in Toronto once before the end of the year. When we come out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, we're going to fly up to Toronto. Come see one of our events. Bring her in the room together, and dude, I guarantee you guys are going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be like, wow.
Or wow.
Or wow. It's going to be wow. We got to go different ways. But you need to figure that out, bro. You need to figure it out. Y'all need to start closing deals. These relationships that you're in that are comfortable, you either need to close it or close it. And I'm not telling people they should go out and
good.
get married all of a sudden, because if you're not ready, you're not ready. Like, I wasn't ready to be married, like really, really, really be a husband
So you
and a
were
father
45?
till I was, probably 50 years old.
No, 45.
I know, but
Oh, the first 5 years? I agree. The first 5 years, we
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know what we were doing.
yeah. So, and then we're gonna look back later and say we
Yeah.
still didn't know
We
what we
didn't-
were doing.
still didn't know what we
You're
were
gonna
doing.
look back on the show and say, dude, why was I showing so
know.
much cleavage on that show? And the next thing is, until you figure all that out, dude, tonight, ask her, say, hey, when you ask her to talk dirty to you, when she starts throwing down, say, hey, can you do a different language? Like, I need you to go international on me now, like a little Croatian,
Oh, yeah,
some Russian. Give me some.
That's
give
a
me some.
commitment. That's a commitment
Okay.
there.
All right. Let's talk to our next callers. Folks. We're about to go to Bucharest,
Singapore.
Jerusalem. Y'all are missing some of the good stuff. Istanbul. Y'all don't know where we going. Istanbul. Okay. I'm stopping. I'm gonna smoke on the pipe, man. I'm gonna have one of those. What are those called?
The hookah.
The hookah. I'm gonna sit in the yard. I'm gonna have espressos. Okay. I probably have to drop my Mexican accent.
Yeah, in Istanbul, yeah, maybe so.
Okay, then we're gonna go to Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand. I mean, it's
Ooh,
crazy.
It's gonna be bonkers.
That's just
World tour.
in May. Okay, so wherever you are, let us know where you are. Wherever you are, let us know what city if you're close. We actually have a plane that can fly us back in different places. We want to make friends. We want to meet leaders. We want to meet business people in the communities. We want to meet government leaders. This is the first of many world tours that we're going to do in our ambition to meet the world and make friends with the world. So however you want to meet us, bring the callers on. However you want to meet us, it's the airport, the hotels, you want to do business together, which is really our goal. We'd like you to do better as a result of this world tour that we're going to take. So please reach out to us.
Eric in Miami.
Eric in Miami, what's going on, Eric?
Cardone, Elena.
Yeah,
Hey!
what's up, baby? What's up?
Guys, how you doing today?
No, man, we doing good, Eric. Now we doing better since you called.
Oh, I love the energy. Hey, look, before I ask the question, I want to at least thank you guys. All right, I mean, you guys have changed my life financially from all aspects. You inspire me, and because of that, I get to inspire everyone else. And I send us every day. I send us everything. It even got me blocked on Twitter by you, which is a good thing. It shows that you work, or you say and what you preach actually works. So whoever's out there listening and doesn't believe in you and what you're saying, I hope that this message goes to them in a long way to really specify that what you're saying works. So to conclude on that, I'll ask my question. Again, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank
I
you
love
so much.
guys.
Yeah.
Hey, why did we block you on
I know,
Twitter? Why
that
did I block
doesn't
you on
sound
Twitter,
right.
man? What'd you do?
Man, I'm out here trying to raise money for St. Jude's, and I'm actually giving away your free books. I literally purchased them, and then I give them away on Audibles. And I was just 10xing on your page. Every comment you would post, I would just boom, right there. Elena, actually just a few minutes ago, I just sent something on your comments.
Yeah.
I was just going through-
That's no reason to block you,
I
man. You
know.
want to buy books from me and give them away, you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, boss. I want to get your knowledge out there.
Yeah, what's your Twitter handle, man?
It's IVOLQUEZ19. iVolkus19.
Yeah, shit, I blocked it because it's a bad handle. That's why I blocked it.
I'm trying to raise money, man. 100,000, man, for St. Jude's Children's, brother.
That's dude.
And
That's
it's all
awesome.
legitimate, non-profit. So
Yeah, dude, I tell you what, do something on Twitter today. I'll help you raise some money.
all right. So look, this is my question, boss, for both of you. I have two kids with a beautiful mother. We were best friends for 10 years. And now it's at a point where anything I say or ask is turned into a negative. So, i.e., if I ask, hey, have you ate, just for an example, she'll turn that into a negative and probably ask herself, why is he asking if we ate, knowing that I ate? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So you
how
say,
do I
hey,
change
baby,
that?
have you eaten? And she's like, you think I'm fat?
Exactly.
What's your wife's name?
Jarlina.
Jolena, okay. So, yeah, dude, everything's negative right now, huh?
It's just, man, it's a bad space, man, and I'm trying to change for the kids, for myself, for her, everyone around her, and it's draining.
Yeah, I know,
Mentally.
dude. I've been in that deal. I don't know. What
So
do you
I'm
say?
just, at least, trying to get, at least, I guess I should ask Elena, what's your perspective on this? How can we, as men, change? Or how should I act, or what can I do?
See, I like that he wants to do it.
I know.
He's at
I
least
like
taking
that. I
responsibility.
like that too. I mean, there probably is some credibility in some of the things she's saying, but when I get like that with Grant, it's because I've done something that I don't feel good about, and then I kind of make him seem like it's his fault. So I don't know if she's ready to kind of look at like, well, what am I doing that I'm doing? Like, could I be doing a little bit of that? What you're accusing them of, like what is it? Protest too much or whatever that saying is.
That protest too much.
Yeah, like sometimes when I do that all the time, I start having to go, well, am I doing that? And not realizing I'm doing that. And then I usually find incidents.
Yeah, but what does he do? What does he do? What's your advice to him?
Well, I mean, I guess y'all just have to have the conversation, like, hey, how can you can start off like that. How can I help and get us on a better place? Where are we going as a couple? What are our couple's goals? Who are we? Are we the just bitch at each other and never get along and we're out of communication
How
couple?
old are the kids?
Or
My son is turning 5 next month. My daughter just turned 2 last month.
I know you were talking.
I know, but you cut me
I know
off.
you were talking.
I know, but you
I
cut me
cut you
off.
off because you stopped talking.
No, I wasn't done.
You stopped talking when I started talking.
Because I'm not rude.
Okay. Well, maybe you need to get rude. Don't be a little bitch. Dude, you got to be like, you don't need to make me wrong right now. You see, we're doing it right now, right? Is this what happens?
Yeah, just like that.
So what you need to do is you don't need to blame me that I cut you off. You need to be like, yeah, I got it. That's a good point, Grant, 5 and 2. Because that's very important. The kids are 5 and 2. I think you need to have a conversation with your wife. Hey, dude, this ain't working out now.
Right.
I mean, we let's face it. We reached in a make-break point. We got we got little 5 and little 2 over there. They about to have 2 different homes.
Right.
You want to go alone, or you want to keep this together? If we're going to keep it together, back to what Elena was saying, this is how you have the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to have that conversation, right? Hey, where we going? You look. I talk about this in my negotiating program.
If you come at me like that, I'm just telling you right now, I'm on defense. I'm probably not going to listen, and I'm probably going to say, pack your shit. I don't want anyone threatening divorce, or I'm gonna walk out on me ever.
I didn't threaten divorce.
That's what you just said. You just said, "Oh, we're coming to a point. You want to stay on? This is what we got to do."
No, I said, "Hey, man, we had to make break point. Let's face it.
Okay.
We got issues
I'm
right
just
now."
telling you, there are ways to talk to a woman. If she's anything like me, you don't want to make threats. You don't want to make threats. Why would you do that? We have an agreement.
She yield her sword right now, huh? Elena's out in the village square. She like, I wish I didn't have a spasm in my back. Elena like, we need to get a picture of Elena with her sword for this.
I'm ready. Come on.
Right.
I am aggressive these days.
Out front of the guillotine.
Don't mess with me.
Okay?
I'm done. I've had it.
He's the hangman.
I love you guys. Hey, real quick too, since we got the question answered, I just want to ask this one last thing. If you guys can look at your emails where I sent, the job applications, I've sent videos, I've sent everything. Just, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Okay, good, man. We'll look at it. So look, the other thing is this dude needs to make a decision whether he wants to save his marriage or not. Like when you go with the intention to save your marriage, then I can go to Elena and say, dude, we got issues right now. We got 2 and 5 in there. We got Sabrina, in our case, 8 and 10. And we don't figure this out. You can't keep wrecking the car and think that it's going to run every morning. sooner or later, and like if it was a car, you would confront it. Why do you keep running into the wall?
Yeah.
So the same thing in a relationship. You can't keep banging on this relationship or ignoring the relationship and think it's still going to be there. You know, people need attention. If you ignore people, you're going to walk in one day. It's like money. Money demands attention. If you don't watch that money, it's going to go live with somebody else.
Go fly away.
Same thing with a good, cleavage. Cleavage, I guarantee I can get the word leave out of cleavage without doing it. Let me just see, cleavage. Oh yeah, there's leave in there for sure. Right in the middle of that motherfucker is leave.
Don't say that word.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay? Y'all look it up, man. Check it out. Cleavage, leave. You don't pay attention to the cleavage, it will leave you at any age. Age is also in cleavage.
It will leave it.
Okay, let's talk.
Age is the second.
Please do me a favor. Post a comment on our show today. Also subscribe. We need to have that in the very beginning of the show. Please subscribe to the show. This is a free show. I do a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Please subscribe to the show. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers right now. And comment. I love your comments. We like to hear what people are thinking. What would you like to see us cover? Every day we give $100 away for best comments, trying to encourage people to do this. Ryan Funa, $100 cash money. He says, Grant, this is what he said, dude. This is what he said. Okay, he said, my investment has 4x'd in 1 year. I'm selling that and reinvesting into higher appreciating deals. He's watching our real estate show, and he used some of my advice to 4x his money. So that show, by the way, on Mondays is to teach you guys how to invest in real estate. You don't have to do it with me. Do it on your own. Just do it. And if I can help you be better, then that's what we want to do. If this show helps you be a better partner, have a better relationship, well, that's great, okay?
Dylan in Michigan.
Dylan, what's going on?
Hey Grant, how you doing, man?
Good, buddy.
So actually, I'm only 16, and I just can't believe I just got in this college. It's surreal for me. I'm 16 and I own my own agency. I started about half a year ago, and everything's really starting to take off right now. I plan on scaling to 6 figures by the end of this year. Everything that I've listened to you so much, and you and Elena, you guys have transformed me, man. I'm only 16, and
Transformer.
I feel like I know so much because of you guys. I don't know. I just appreciate you guys a lot.
Man, I love hearing that.
Dude, I love that, Dylan.
Me too. 16. Jeez.
Dude, you know where I was when I was 16 years old? Man, I was a mess.
Mess.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When I was younger, I actually I caught myself going down the wrong path. Like when I was around 12 to 13, I didn't grow up with the most money, but I caught myself kind of veering off to the wrong direction, But I changed myself, And I listened to that one podcast you guys talk about friends being assets or liabilities. And I've burned so many bridges, and not in a bad way, in a good way. I've moved so much forward,
Yeah.
Wow.
Dylan, that's awesome, buddy.
That
Hey,
is.
just one thing. Hey, let's change that 6 figures to 7, man. Just add a 0.
Okay,
Let's go.
That's what I want. Yep, and I'm not going to stop till I get.
Yeah. Let's get to $100,000 a month and $1 million a year. All right. Let's get to $100,000 a month. It doesn't matter that you're 16, by the way. All you guys calling in, I'm 16, I'm 20. That's great and everything, but look, nobody cares if you're
Competent?
competent. If you're a professional, if you know something other people don't know, if you have what's called altitude. Altitude doesn't matter. It doesn't have anything to do with age. My 7-year-old has altitude over me when she when she comes to telling a joke. 7-year-old's jokes.
Oh, yeah,
Because Scarlett's
Scarlett?
really funny, right?
Oh,
So she
shoot,
can command complete attention. When my 10-year-old starts talking about putty and slime, total altitude. It doesn't matter that she's only 10. What matters is what she knows about slime. Mm-hmm. Because at that moment, she is superior to me.
Totally.
So age does not matter as long as you have massive competence. And then what matters is your think, right? So you can go for six figures a year, or you can go for 6 figures a month. Dylan, thanks for calling in, dude. Thanks for burning bridges. Okay, folks, thank you for watching the show today. Remember, the word leave is in cleavage.
Subscribe to 7,000
I think that
subscribers away from 1 million.
we're 7,000 subscribers away from 1 million.
Wow.
Please subscribe to the channel.
Take a
I
second
want to
right
become
now.
a millionaire.
Think they can do it in 5 seconds?
Yeah.
5 seconds to
Five.
subscribe to YouTube.
5,
Hey, go subscribe to Elena.
4.
Yeah.
Let's do one thing at a time. 5,
Then mine.
4,
Wait, we didn't
3.
start. Wait, we got to do it together. Ready? On your marks, get set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Did you? And now you can go do my channel.
If you're not
Elena
tired, if you're
Cardone.
not tired, only if you're not tired, and only if you're not a little bitch.
Oh!
Bye.
Hey, if you like this video, make sure you go watch this video right now. I'll see you there. Hey.